Hey guys, in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about myself, ASA Empire, and what we do. So stick around, enjoy, and thank you for watching. So, guys, my name is Jack, and I'm the founder of ASA Empire, and we basically help our partners build and scale their empires. As the name goes, um, a small background on myself: I have a decade in sales in my career specifically, combined with a little bit of digital marketing sprinkled inside of it. And I have 1 year so far in the entrepreneurship space since I have founded ASA Empire, which stands for acquisition, sales, and affiliate marketing. And those are the areas that we help our clients with. And so far, we have served up to 10 clients and partners and counting. So, just to give you a quick rundown on some of the results that I have personally generated and ASA have generated for our clients. A small background on my portfolio from my personal sales career. When I was in retail sales specifically, I have single-handedly generated $760,000 in revenue, and I've sold this amount in 1 year and 5 months, averaging 40,000 to 60,000 US dollars in sales in 1 month. And transitioning from retail into other industries that I've worked with, my sales career total revenue generated working with all of these companies combined was $258,000 in approximately 2 years of sales. Now, after that, I transitioned into my own company, which is ASA Empire. I founded it, and those are some of the numbers that we've helped generate for our clients and for ourselves. So far, we've generated $343,000 in the front end revenue in 200 days up to today for myself and our clients combined. Now, in the value of the appointments and leads that we have generated, how much those amount to, it's $9,343,000. So for Vivid Digital, for example, we've generated leads that amount to $310,000. For Record Breaker, for example, we've generated $120,000 so far. For HR, we have generated leads and appointments valued at $500,000. For the Zeus method, for example, we've generated appointments and leads valued at $105,000. For social sharings, we've generated leads valued at $1,120,000. For quantum acquisition, we've generated leads valued at $1 million, and we've booked calls valued at $180,000. And lastly, for Digital, basically, what we've done is we've generated leads valued at $3.9 million in opt-ins in pipeline value. We've gotten $2.5 million in value from people that requested VSLs, and we have booked calls valued at $120,000. Now, to show you those results, for ourselves, specifically for ASA, we've done 5 figures collected in the front end, which means setup fees, management, retainers, whatever it is. And on the back end, we still collect commissions, and those haven't been calculated yet so far. And hopefully, we're entering the 6 figure range by the end of this year, by 2024. So to show you typical results that we've done for our clients, for example, Viren Digital, for the first month that we worked with them, we've generated 62 appointments set in 15 to 20 days, not even the first month. And those were valued at $310,000 in booked calls. For Record Breaker, we've booked 8 qualified and hot leads on appointments in month 1 alone. And we got 2 closed deals on an 8K offer, which is 16K in new revenue and 10.5K in cash collected month 1. And so far, 2.5 month in, we have helped him close 4 deals so far, which is 32K in new revenue on the front end, and added an 8K on the back end to his monthly recurring revenue, taking him from 25 to 33 MRR. And so far, we've booked 15 calls, which means that's 120K in lead value. So on average, so far, we're adding to his business 8 to 16K per month. Moving forward to Health Recruiters, which is a doctors recruitment agency in Australia, and we manage, in our time with them, we managed to book 18 interviews in 2 months, with interested and qualified candidates to be placed. Average deal size was 25,000 Australian dollars, which amounts to 450K, which is 292K in USD in pipeline value. The confirmed placements that we got in our time was amounted to $222,000 in revenue generated for HR. We got a permanent role at 25K, which is 18K. We got 6 locums and an ongoing locum role, which is 10K per locum, 60K per month. And we also got permanent roles in Melbourne for 7 general practitioners valued at 18K, which is 144K. We also, during our time, we got 30 to 40 other jobs to fill up, but uh, hopefully by now they have filled those by themselves. Yeah, moving forward, the Zeus method. We've helped them generate 10 to 15 calls with 3 closed deals at a value of 21K. Social sharings, we helped them close their first high ticket deal paid in full, 13.5K, which validates their offer. We also helped them generate 83 leads at a value of 13.5K, which amounts to $1,120,000, $1,120,000. For Indigo, we helped them get 90 leads valued at $1 million. We helped them get 15 book calls valued at 12K, which is $180,000. For LaunchX Digital, we've already showed you the numbers before. So yeah, that's kind of the rundown so far. Now, to tell you why I'm showing you all of this, because in my time so far in the entrepreneurship space, what I've seen is there's a lot of old ways of solving the growth and scaling problem that are outdated and just simply not working. So what I've seen so common in the space that every coach and consultant or agency owner, they get a few clients and they think that the solution is either running ads or getting more sellers would solve their actual growth in the business, which is far from true. They also think that getting a coach or an agency will automatically solve their problems without them having to lift a finger. And that's simply not true at all, because that does more harm than good. If we were to give you a step-by-step guideline for your business, you will always be restricted and your business growth will be restricted. Like, it will be dependent on us being with you. And that's not good for business, because business growth means there's going to be a lot of changes, and whatever we teach you, it's going to, like, you're not going to know how to manage other problems that come up. So you need to be able to think for yourself, put in the work, learn, improve, instead of relying on outside factors for the success of your business. Common stories, failures, and beliefs and feelings that these people go through is: you run ads, you waste money, you get low quality prospect, you get no shows, you get no deals closed, and then you also go through sellers flip, high churn rate, little to no result. They need overhead support and guidance, and you end up being in the process yourself with nothing to show for it, losing momentum and money at the same time. You're basically unsure of your offer, your pricing, which makes you show up unconfident on sales calls. And you have to consistently worry about where your next client is going to come from. No fulfillment or peace of mind, no sense or purpose. You're constantly being discouraged, overworked, unclear, stuck, stressed, and barely making enough to make ends meet. Now, I'm not far from that. I've been there myself not so long ago, because I what I would usually do is I would work hard to get a client. I would get a client and I would stop working to get more clients so I can actually service the current client, and then I would lose that client and then go back to working hard to get another client again. So that's the revenue roller coaster, basically. New client, client fulfillment, lost client, and it's not sustainable. So I just wanted to let you know that it's not your fault, and that there is a better way, which I'm about to show you. Because frankly, I've been there and done that, brothers and sisters, myself, because I thought I was doing my clients a favor by focusing on serving them. However, on the contrary, I was doing them a disservice, because what actually makes us serve our clients better is data. And we get data by serving more clients and unrolling more and more clients. See, the business landscape is consistently evolving, and we need to be moving with speed, because this is the way that the market shifts. like the market will be way ahead of us by the time we solve the problems. That's why we need to move to speed. Now, considering I was in the same position not too long ago, I would like to share with you how I managed to switch that around with a simple framework that I like to call the ASA Cornerstone program, which I'm about to break down to you. So, the process, the mechanism, the model. Story of how I ended up creating it. Obviously, I did not stumble upon this framework. It didn't just fall into my lap. I wish, guys. It was a direct result of collecting feedback from everyone that we have served so far, or all our 10 clients, and everyone that I have connected and networked with since last year. So, market research, insight acquisition by studying the industries and by studying huge businesses and simply observing everyone in the space. The big names like Hormozi, Serge Qatari, Charlie Morgan, Ravi Abuwala, Tanner, and others as well. So to break down what I'm talking about, obviously every business has a pain and its components, and each component removes the presence of a pain if solved. Now, I managed to observe that seldomly people need help with more than one thing in business, and you usually get stuck trying to juggle the different areas alone. So, what sums up a business, right? We have five areas in a business. It's lead generation, which means having more people to talk to that you might be able to sell them. Lead nurture, which is actually educating, building relationships, and connecting with these leads for them to build trust, build a relationship, and then obviously turn into clients if we can help them. And then sales, which is the actual process of selling. You know, after selling, there's fulfillment and delivery, which is delivering the results for our clients, making sure that they get the results that we signed them on for. And after fulfillment and delivery, there's retention, reselling, upselling, which means like basically increasing the lifetime value of people. We don't want to keep churning people. We want people to stay with us for as long as possible. So most people get stuck with all of these areas. They think if they solve one, all the other areas will were gonna be resolved on their own. But that's far from true. You see, each area, to solve the problem of each area, you need people, processes, or project. So what I mean by people, it's like talent, basically. You get someone, he solves that problem for you, either internally or externally as a consultant or a coach. Process, it means it's a software, it is an automation, it's an application, whatever. Project, it means you go out and you learn a skill set and you combine it with people and processes. So basically, you need to be able to rate yourself in each area of your business. How good are you doing? Red, it means it's shit in the ground. Green, it means it's okay, it's good, it's working. And yellow, it means meh. So all these areas are intertwined. Now, before I shifted to actually becoming a growth partner, I was only solving two areas for my client, which was lead gen and appointment setting and a bit of sales. And all we did was hire, manage, train setters, book appointments, and install the data systems. Now you can see how this can be a problem because if client did not have every other area that I mentioned dialed in, no matter how many leads or appointments we get them, the business problems won't be solved. And that is exactly what happened for four of our previous clients. We got them more clients that they can actually handle, and they didn't have the infrastructure nor the mental capacity nor the knowledge to handle, nurture, close, and fulfill, let alone serve better quality clients. So imagine that we got them tons of leads going down the drain, all because their businesses were not mentally nor professionally ready. And that occasion, that what like that's specifically what got us to start serving more advanced businesses, as they already had some traction in place in the other areas, which helped us turn the wheel and get them results and get them clients and allowed them to sign some clients, but not at the desired rate. See, if you're signing one to three clients a month, sus- that's not enough growth. You want to be able to sign five and above clients. That's growth. And that showed us that even advanced businesses still need bits and pieces in certain areas. They need insights, they need structure, they need frameworks, they need support, so they can actually problem solve as they grow and be able to take on more clients. They need leverage. So, guys, after market research and insights that I've acquired from business owners themselves, that I should have a one-stop shop kind of offer, which is basically closing the whole gap for our clients, making it inevitable for them not to hit their goals and the results. And that's a combination of done for you, do it yourself, and done with you, plus consulting aspect. So that's exactly what I went on and doing with the help of my mentor and close friend Daniel Mbag. To show you guys what we've basically created is this: the new offer that we created, the ASA Corner program. It makes it inevitable for our clients not to add an additional 20 to 50K a month in 6 month period on average. Obviously, we've seen results in less, but we choose 6 months to be on the safe side. So basically, what does our offer look like? We come in and we consult you on the offer audit. We make sure that you have a solidified leverage offer, so you can charge premium for it, so you can actually get good results for your clients. And after that, we transition into sales asset building, which is a VSL, kind of like what I'm doing right now, and audience building, which is mean putting out content, owning your attention, getting your piece of the market. And after that, we go into acquisition, which is lead gen and lead nurture, obviously. Now, there's three ways that we can go about this. So done for you, there's cold email infrastructure, which is optional. The lead list obviously need to be provided from your end. There's done with you, which is growth team building. We hire, manage, and train sellers, and we teach you how to manage your own team of sellers. And then there's paid ads. It just depends here on how fast you want to grow and how much budget of you have. Obviously, paid ads is the fastest route. However, our personal favorite is the growth team building, and then we transition into paid ads, and then we transition into cold email. Not in this specific order, but that's how we usually go about it. And then we help with talent acquisition, which is team building, train VAs, closers, whatever you need. After that, we transition into consulting you on your fulfillment and your operations, which is basically backend systems and processes, a GHL snapshot that's ready, and every automation that you need in place. Now, guys, this is how the offer looks like. Now, before we were solving only a bit of lead gen, we were doing prospection on your behalf and then booking appointments. But then our clients weren't able to generate sales because they didn't have a good offer and they didn't have everything in between to solve this, right? So every coach or consultant or agency below 100K or even below 50K, they don't have these areas dialed in. And this is where we come in. We consult you on each aspect of the process, the whole gap. We fix the whole gap, right? We give you all the systems and processes that you need to cover everything in place. We help you hire the right talent for every aspect of the business, and we consult you on everything else. And that's how we make it inevitable for you not to get your desired results. Instead of leaving things for chance and leaving you to fend for yourself and find solutions, we actually help you find them. So this is a step-by-step breakdown. Step one, once we come in, it's usually insight sourcing, which is market selection and getting insight about that market. What problems do they have? How sophisticated they are? What do they like? What do they dislike? And then we identify who they are, where they are, and we create the unique mechanism to solve that problem for them. And usually, our clients usually have something in place. We just help them present it in a better way, which makes their offer niche specific, and it's basically a growth thesis creation. Step two is sales asset creation, which means content, VSL. We give you a process map kind of like this, so you can actually explain what you do to people, and you craft the process selling VSL, exactly what I'm doing right now, and you shoot it, and boom, you create a booking link, and we audit everything for you, and boom, we move to step three, which is getting attention and feedback. Now here we usually go about it, it's mainly sellers, and we reach out to people, get attention, get eyeballs on the VSL and on the content, or ads. Fastest route is ads. Second fastest route is sellers, and third is email. Not in that uh, structure, but yeah, main mechanism: outbound prospecting, outreach channel selection. We give you the script, the workflow, everything, the framework on how to talk to them. We place the sellers, we train them, we set the daily KPIs for you to hit your numbers. And then step four is sales process. So we need a nurturing sequence in place. So when someone books or when someone shows interest, we need them to be educated. We need them to trust who you are, um, to trust that you can actually deliver on your promise. And that's why we need a nurturing sequence in place, which is basically email sequences, backend sequences, and workflows. And then, if you want, you can create a Google Doc for the offer, so you can actually close people, or you can do something like this, which is a map, Miro map, and then we give you the deal structure. How does it look like? Is it 3 months? Is it pricing? You explain that to your clients. Boom, you sign the agreement. Step five is the onboarding flow. That's also automated. There's an invoice system, the agreement. They get a form, they fill out the form, and then they jump on a clarity session with you. That's obviously where you can figure out and play with them, but that's our flow, and you can take that and apply it for yourself. Step five, which is fulfillment, provide clarity and you build the phase, you implement, you optimize. Boom. Step seven is improving product, collecting data, iterating the protocol, new content, new systems in place, new process map, and then you keep repeating the cycle. So step six is basically getting your clients results and fulfilling for them. And step seven is basically re-improving and re-optimizing the flow. And that's kind of basically it. But yeah, so just to continue, guys, if you want to know how to implement this for your business, I applaud you guys to apply for a 15-minute walkthrough session where I will walk you through how we do this in a more advanced manner. And to remove the risk for you guys, to make it worth your while, I'll show you how we implement this for our clients and how you can implement this for your offer. And this is how it usually looks like. This is the map. And I'm going to walk you through it, every component, what you need to do to actually be able to implement it for yourself. And yeah, that's kind of it. We usually do 5 walkthroughs per week on a Friday, and we still have 3 slots available so far. So yeah, appreciate you guys for watching this. Hopefully this was valuable. Book in a call, and I look forward to talking to you. Peace.